and welcome back to Women's Football Talk, the YouTube channel that brings you all the latest news and stories from around the world of women's football. Today we start off looking back at the WSL. So we finished the WSL for 2020 with 3 games this weekend instead of the usual 6. The games that were called off were Birmingham City versus Manchester City due to a waterlogged pitch, Chelsea versus Tottenham due to a coronavirus, positive tests in the Chelsea team, and West Ham versus Aston Villa for the same reason, this time amongst the West Ham United team. We wish all those that have tested positive a speedy recovery, and we hope to see them soon in the WSL in 2021. So that left us with 3 games to finish off 2020. The first game saw Manchester United welcome Bristol City to Leigh Sports Village, and it was the Red Devils that ran out 6-1 winners. A brace from Leah Galton and Tobin Heath, both with excellent goals themselves, gave enough points for Casey Stonyside to see themselves top at Christmas. The other 2 goal scorers for Manchester United were Millie Turner and Jess Sigsworth. United were very dominant on the counter-attack and dominated the game and thoroughly deserved the win. However, as usual, it was Ebony Salmon that scored against Manchester United again. It was a great goal from Salmon. Initial good save from Mary Oates, but she didn't manage to hold on to the ball, and the ball fell back to Salmon, who managed to score. As I said, Manchester United remained top of the table for Christmas on 26 points after 10 games, and Bristol City remained bottom with 2 points, still searching for their first win of the season. Hopefully that will come for them in 2021, sooner rather than later. The second game we had was Arsenal versus Everton at Meadow Park, and it was an interesting lineup initially from Joe Montemurro, as he decided to leave out top goal scorer Viviana Miedema from the starting 11, which raised many eyebrows. However, it didn't matter, because within 4 minutes of the game getting underway, Jordan Nobbs scored the opening goal for the Gunners after a well-worked pass into her from Beth Mead. Moments later, Caitlin Ford doubled the lead for Arsenal after a brilliant long ball from Leah Williamson found Dutch international Jill Roord, who then put in a ball for Caitlin Ford to double the lead for Joe Montemurro's side. Shortly after the hour mark, Jen Beattie scored her first goal after announcing she had breast cancer, which was a phenomenal thing to see. It was an initial corner, I think. Sandy McGeever tried to come and collect it, but it went over her, and it was an easy header then for Jenny Beattie. And then 2 minutes later, Beth Mead herself added the 4th after a great pass from Jordan Nobbs found Mead, who managed to run past the Everton defenders and score the 4th goal. So that result moves Arsenal up to 2nd place after results, the Chelsea game being postponed this weekend, but as Chelsea do have the games in hand over both Arsenal and Manchester United. And the final game of this weekend saw Reading travel to Brighton and Hove Albion, and it was the away side that took the lead just before 20 minutes thanks to a Jess Fishlock goal, and she scored again just before the half-time interval. However, there was a goal for Brighton in between, and that was an Anessa Cargman penalty. And the final goal this time was scored by Rachel Rowe again. However, Jess Fishlock was involved in it as she was the assist provider for Reading. Good result for Reading sees them stay in 6th, only a point behind Everton now, but have played a game more, where Brighton are in 9th place, having played more than the teams around them. So we've had an incredible 2020 start to this season. It'll be very interesting to see what happens as when we get back underway in January. News-wise from the WSL, Alex Morgan's loan at Tottenham has come to an end after making 5 appearances and scoring the 2 goals. Her loan was only until December initially, but she is returning to the US after her short spell. Aston Villa have made a signing in the side of Mana Iwabuchi. Iwabuchi is set to join the club in January. She was part of the 2011 Women's World Cup team with Japan that went on to win it. The 27-year-old will join the club following a 3-year spell at Inak Kobe Leonosa in the Japanese league. So it's a very good signing for Aston Villa, and it should help out Gemma Davies' side massively. And Chelsea themselves over this past week have made a signing Zakira Musovic, Swedish goalkeeper, to a contract until 2023 from Rosengard. She will also join in January. So going to be interesting to see what other deals teams do in the WSL in this upcoming January window. I'm not expecting a lot to happen, but you never know. We might see one or two more US stars come over to the WSL like we did in the summer window just gone. So as this is our last show before Christmas and of 2020, we'll give you our Christmas 11. This is based off players' names, trying to get in some puns. I want to thank the Barclays FA WSL Twitter fans for coming up with some of these player names, because it is definitely hard to come up with yourself. So in goal we have Ellie Snowbuck of Manchester City. At right back we have Luce Sleigh-Bronze. In central defence we have Steph Ho-Ho Horton. Centre back partner is Anita Asante Claus. And at left back we have Joy Noel Maritz. The two wingers we have Tobin Reef and Emma Bisseltoe. And then in the middle of the two we will have Jill Rudolph and Kristen Presence. And then up top we have Ellen White Christmas and Frankincense Kirby. The two central midfielders that they added initially was Izzy Christmasson and Sophie Inglebauer, what I preferred. Jill Rudolph and Kristen Presence. It's been a great year for the WSL and women's football on a whole, so let's pray forward to a better 2021 where fans are going to be able to be in the stadiums more, and we can have a good year before we lead into the Olympics next summer, and then the following year we have the Euros. So until next year, have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year wherever you are in the world watching, and obviously if you're in the United Kingdom or anywhere in the world, make sure you stay safe and protect yourself this Christmas and your loved ones. Until then, goodbye.